Well, here we go. Another one bites the dust. I just finished this one here. It's 280 square meters. I've done this one a little tiny bit different. I've used the low sheen. It's a 3-coat system. The outside isn't ready yet, but we'll come back and do that. But all the inside's completely finished. As you can see there, that's the low sheen. Not quite as good as the wash and wear, but it's still quite nice. One thing I did find with the low sheen is this is Dulux Professional Low sheen that I'm talking about. One thing I did find with it is it definitely won't cover in one undercoat and one top coat. It needs 2 top coats. So everything's nicely glossed. All the skirtings in the living areas. The skirtings in the living areas are loose because the customer's going to put their floor coverings down. This is her. Pretty simple colours. I've just cleaned all the windows. Sometimes we get a few paint spots and stuff on here. So I've just made sure that that's all clean. I clean that with a worn out scour and water. Don't use a fresh scour because you'll scratch it. And then I use a little sponge just to mop up any excess water that happens to be there. But that's it. These ceilings are high. They're 2700 high ceilings, which also make the windows higher. You can't do these off the ground. You have to get a ladder to do these windows. And there's no kitchen in here. This one's been a sweet one to do. But the problem will be when they put all the kitchens and laundry and stuff like that in, they're going to be damaging my paint even more. But that's the way, that's all what we have to do, you know. Stained front door, that's teak, that's 2 coats of Ultra Deck. It's a DWD product. It's not too bad. It's the one I use in the summertime because it takes a little bit longer to dry. Now, like I said, it's a fairly decent house. This is the butler's kitchen in here. Now, once again, all the skirtings are loose. Yeah, so that's it. All finished. We've still got a patio out here. Now, that's all been done in plasterboard. Now, while we were undercoating inside with a big roller, we actually undercoated all this ceiling out here as well, because you don't really want to be undercoating it, you know, with a big roll and then having to wash it up and put it away. So that's all done. We've still got our lintels to do, and I think there's 13 downpipes on this place. So we've got to do the downpipes as well. Now, I use the old packing door all the time, and the reason I usually get it out of the skip, and the reason I do that is so that I don't put as much paint on the floor. So I mix all my paint on that door, and yeah, and that just keeps the floor a bit cleaner. They're not particular on it. They're not like in the UK where everything's got to be crystal clean. We still can put some paint on. It's not a big drama, but the tilers do appreciate, you know, you actually doing that. Now, this is a media room. Yeah, so we're going down to the main bedroom here. It's not a bad sized house. It's not a bad house at all. There's no doors. That's your shower in there. So there's actually no doors from the bedroom into the bathroom. That'll probably be a double vanity. I'm not sure what goes here, whether it's another vanity. I don't know. It's not a toilet. This is the toilet. Okay, the ensuite. And we have a his and hers on the left side, and which has another little room in there as well, probably for security room. And we've got the one on the right hand side. But when we feel these doors, these are all gloss enamel once again. They feel very, very smooth and nice. There's no sharp edges on any of this. I've only just done these probably 2 hours ago. But as you can see, that is your gloss enamel. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, the only downside of gloss enamel is it will yellow eventually. In, for example, this room, like the back of that door might yellow and this frame might yellow, but really you don't see it. It's not a drama. It's better to have this quality, this nice beautiful quality here, than, you know, worry about that. Now the thing is, if you were to actually, there's nothing wrong with the paint that it yellows. If you were to take that door, let's say that door went yellow, if you were to take that door and put it out in the sun for half an hour, it'd turn its natural colour again. You know, so it's a bit of a phenomenal thing it is when it gets in the shade and inside a room like that. It can yellow. So we're just going to lock this. You can see the reason why we're not doing the outside today. Well, you'll see the reason why the carpenter's not doing the outside. So that's me all packed up there. Now all he's got to do is really fit this off. There's a few sheets outside. We did forget to seal that there, so that'll have an extra coat on it. We have the lintels here. I've still got to clean up, just with a blade, I've still got to clean up some of this stuff that's where I've actually painted it. What I like to do is put it over in between the glass. I like to fill that little gap there. Now I fill it for a reason, is when the weather hits that, it can't get in behind the glass. So I fill that, I flood that along there, and that's why I get a bit of paint on there. So that's what I do with that. Now if you want to make this stuff look really, really nice, like I said, it's 2 coats of Ultra Deck on there, DWD. If you want to make it really, really nice, give it a light sand and put a coat of satin Sikkens or satin external Estopol on it, and that door will be absolutely beautiful. So we'll lock that up, and yeah, it's a bit after 12 o'clock I think at the moment. Now I'm not going to sweep out, because the kitchen people are just come in and smash it. So I have cleaned everything up of mine. Anything to do with me, I've picked up. The place was swept out and blown out twice during the painting of this house. So this is just from last couple of days where I've been walking in and out. But it is very clean still. And that's what they'll be fitting those eaves off with, that stuff there. I have no idea why this is still in here, no idea. But anyhow, that's me, and hope you enjoy this little video. Didn't show you any of the painting, but that's okay, and catch you down the track. Bye.